Mama TomiKay, girl, can I talk to you about something?
Sure.
So I was in Auntie Live,
Who is Auntie? Let
and
me
I
play her. Yeah. Oh, wait. Let me get done with this. We'll talk about it. You're not going today anyway. Freeze, where you at, child?
yeah, right here, girl. I think now, girl, you got to help me out here.
Mm-hmm.
And also, did you get that tea for me regarding that
I
old
haven't had a
man?
chance to yet because he really ain't on our radar, but I'm going to ask around. I am. I'm going to ask around
Good.
with you, boo.
Please make sure you find that because I'm gonna deal with that pumpkin head faggot. But anyway, so I was on this lady named Auntie Lai, and she's upset with you, and she's claiming that you read her kids, and she claimed that you was the fact like getting her kid, like contacting her daughter, and
Mm.
like and then sliding out her social security number. So then I said, you sure that was TomiKay? She said it was somebody that posted it in her group chat and you was running with it and like reading her down. So I was telling her for the past 3, 4 days, I said, TomiKay has not been discussing you. I said, cause like TomiKay, correct me if I'm wrong, just yesterday, like wasn't y'all was doing like the dog segments,
We
right?
didn't
Where
even
everybody was
mention her
coming up.
yesterday. And you know what,
That's what I'm
Freeze?
saying. And I told that lady that. And then I told her the day before that, you was up here
Well,
doing
let me
your
take
hair
that
and your
back,
makeup.
baby. Wait a minute, Freezer. Let me take that back. It was yesterday that she ended up coming up just in conversation because there was a lady who came up here to clear her name about some things who used
Right.
to be in her family. So her name
Okay.
did come up, but honestly, I'll go weeks and weeks and weeks without talking about that lady. And
Tommy,
she talks about me every
but
day.
why is she saying that you was dishing her social and all this other like she's blaming you and not and she this is what she's saying. She well because I asked her like, did you have a relationship with TomiKay? She said, well, according to you, y'all never had no relationship, y'all never were friends or had any communication.
Hmm.
But from her end, she's the way she's explaining it to me, she's explaining it to me like, y'all were like cool at one point and then you let somebody post something in her group chat and feed you some tea, and then you started, turning it on her and started sending the police someplace, and then she said you was harassing her daughter
Okay,
or
so
something.
all of that is a lie. I know. I don't know why she didn't tell you about. So I met her. I only knew her maybe, I don't know, 45 days. Okay, somebody
Uh-huh.
introduced me to her, and that's how I know
Hmm.
her. Please don't have them come back. Don't do that. Close my door. Um. Okay. I knew her 45 days tops. From day one, I was getting swarmed with warnings. Stay away from
Hmm.
her, Tommy. She toxic, Tommy. She not gonna be good for your platform, Tommy. Mind you, at during this time, this is when
Hmm.
it all first started popping. So it would be thousands and thousands of people in here at a time, and it was imperative on how I move because um I'm just developing a platform over here, okay? So I went
Okay.
against the grain. I didn't just
Hmm.
shit on her. She
Right.
needed, you could tell she needed help. We talked about Bigo shit. Nothing
Like
personal.
the big old business.
Bigo business. Real Bigo business,
Right.
okay?
Right. Okay. It's making sense.
Unbeknownst to me, she wanted to get around me so that she could get close to T. And I'm looking for my receipts because, unbeknownst to me, baby, I didn't know
Hmm.
she was going to strike out and be jealous. I used to
Hmm.
be in Powerhouse
Hmm.
family. And so I had discussed with God Zeus that I wanted to start doing business. Baby, God
Hmm.
Zeus came over here, got it cracking, and all hell broke loose. I bullshit you not. all hell broke loose to the point where
What
this
did
was.
God Zeus had to do with her at this point,
Thank
though?
you. Nothing. She was upset because, come to find out, she had been wanting to meet Godzu. She's one of them. She ain't like
Oh,
me and you. How you gonna jump up in the box and what's up? I'm Lord Frieza.
yeah.
She's not gonna do that, baby. She gonna send you to Lord Freezer, go over there and get me to introduce me to them. Okay, I'm playing it. I'm looking for it because I want him to hear this. Unbeknownst to me, this lady had a hidden agenda. So
Uh
once
huh.
she started going live about the people who were gifting me, about the supporters, and feeling like
Uh
they were her gifters, and they can't be in her room because y'all gifting other motherfuckers, but you ain't over here gifting me.
huh.
It's all on YouTube, baby. We were all completely shocked. I promise you. I bullshit you not. We were all so shocked. She clowned for days. And it's all on YouTube. How she hollered,
She said
screamed,
it's on. She said something was on YouTube, but I didn't get into what she said was on there. She said
all
something
of
was
it.
on there. Y'all getting into it.
And guess how long ago this was, baby? A whole
Well, she did.
year ago.
Oh wow.
Over a year ago, this woman still been
Okay, so this is what she mad about then. Okay, so let me see if I can help you out here. She what she's mad about is her
she feels
social
this should
security
have been
number.
her. Did you see how she started talking about how I look in comparison to how she
Yeah,
looks?
yeah,
And
she started
said,
talking like
this
she
is
was.
not how I normally look and all of that.
Yeah, like she had, like she was comment on your, because I guess, because when I told her that yesterday or the day before you were doing your makeup tutorial, and I told her you were looking good, and then she started saying something about something, well, she don't look like that all the time, and when she started doing, and she was trying to make it seem like you was getting that content from, like from somebody else or her,
Well,
so.
here's what I did, and what I don't need to explain to a bitch been on the app for years trying to figure it out. What we did as a family is we wanted to grab some of the smaller broadcasters within the mega church and pull them
Mhm.
up. So that means help them with their
And
content.
I said that. And I said that. She said, I didn't mean to cut you off, Tommy K.
No,
I
baby.
said this. If anybody was in that live, I'm so sorry, Tommy. I
Mm-mm.
said, in Pastor P absence, I said, she is doing the best, or if not the utmost, for the family, to keeping the family together and going strong. And next thing you know, she got to saying something about, now she the new pastor. Like,
I am
I,
not the
I,
new
I, I didn't,
pastor. I am TomiKay. I'm still in the same position I was in before P accident, and I'm still here now. My main thing is before he left. This didn't start before he had his accident.
right.
My goal in the affiliation with the church, even before I became church, I had a
Mhm.
strong affiliation with them. So my main goal have always been
Can I ask
keep
you a
it in the
question while
family.
I'm up here too on that before we get back on track? Why is there so much hate towards you regarding your position in the church family? Like this is what I'm hearing. Like they say that she's new to the family. Why do she have, so much control and power? And I feel like I feel like this. You have a big platform and you have the means and the ability to carry the family and continue to keep the family going by using your platform and helping other people come up. So why do they always say that you trying to take the family?
There's no way to take the family. There's no way to take, this is P's. P built this from the ground up for years. There's no way to
Hmm.
take it. Okay. So what they want to ignore is that we do have, P is the founder of this family, but we do have someone who is in charge, and that is Queen Coco. I would have been a
Hmm.
fool to put the family in jeopardy by trying to put my page in there. That's a fool's move. This is smart moves, not dumb moves. They think
Right.
I think I don't move out of thirst and greed and things like that. I haven't made a larger quota than I was making before P left.
And now you got like this uh guy Zeus
And,
faggot. Like,
and let me say this right quick before we go to something else. Speaking of power, I don't have
mhm.
any power in this family. I'm an admin. and I barely use it. I get accused more of using it than I've ever used it. I don't abuse my power. I'm not on a power trip, a power struggle. The people that have a problem with it, if they are not in the church, they want the church to
Hmm.
split. Trust me, all
Is
of them
that what that
want the
is?
church to
Is that
split.
so? It's like so. Can I ask you? Cause you are you since you did say you were, what it is about the church that make these people like chase after them and like what like and don't get me. I mean, I'm saying it with love and respect to each and every the church members in here, but what it is about y'all that got these folks like getting mad and fighting and having a tug of war battle over y'all, and it's like they get to trying to get these broadcasters' pages cut down if y'all don't support. I don't get what's up with that.
It's one of the biggest families on Bigo, and not just big, they are a unit. We move as a unit.
Hmm.
Um, and people want that. They see how well P is loved and appreciated, Pastor P. And they want that. They want that type of following. That's his following. That's not my
Hmm.
following. My following is my following, but his following
And can I
has
say
a
this? But the
dedication to him
Tomcats,
that is
honey, has been
unbreakable.
big. But for what the life of me, the Tomcats, like that's your family, correct?
Right.
The Tomcats, I always seen the Tomcats come around. I like that you to me, in my opinion, you always had your own. Like you always done your thing. So I don't understand what would have been the need for you to even try to take the church in the beginning.
It
Like
would
I don't understand.
it would have been stupid. It would have been like really a dumb move to even try to move in that direction. It would have shown a side of greed, a sign of no type of care and concern about what P dealing with and what's going on. It would have just
Hmm.
been really, really stupid to put the family in jeopardy that way. So they gunning for
Hmm.
my page every day. Why would I want my page as the owner of YP away? Why would I jeopardize his family that way? That would be
Because
stupid. I
stupid,
stay right
yeah.
where I'm at.
Right. But see, that's why. Okay, so they making it seem like, oh, because you didn't, I guess, pick their badge up or something. They
No, let
making
me
it
tell
seem
you what
like,
happened. I've been had P's badge for
hmm,
how long I've been in the family? What, 8 months, 10 months?
hmm. Oh, so you been in there?
I've been in there. These people are just trying to make this more than really.
You
I've
been
been
in?
in there. Yes.
So
And
they trying to make it seem like you got the admin power and all this other stuff just out of the ground, but you low key been in there
I've
and
been a
you been
admin.
supporting.
P
You been
himself made
supporting
me
the
an
church.
admin months ago. P himself made me an admin months before his accident. Okay.
Hmm.
They want to paint that narrative so it looks like I had somebody make me admin, and it's just not true. It's a lie, and they
Now
know
I
it's a
see
lie.
why Auntie was okay. So I can understand why Auntie, was feeling some kind of way about, you know,
Well,
the
we got it recorded where she was
mhm.
crying and literally saying, "It was meant for me. It
It
was
was
meant for
the church, the
me."
mega church, the
No, my
mega church.
position, me, what was for TomiKay, this blessing, me being able to sit here on 13 boxes with 3,000 people almost every
Hmm.
day. She felt
But you
it
worked
should.
hard for that, Tommy. But I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No.
Tommy, I'm gonna be honest with you. Me and you started connecting what maybe like 2 or 3 months ago. Even
Mhm.
before then, I were watching you even before the 3K, 2K views, you always had your following. You always had your own support. And one thing about it, you were persistent and dedicated, and you had a vision in mind. Like, and to be honest with you, it's coming to fruition. And I just didn't understand why Auntie was up there saying, like, oh, now she's still in the church and now she's, doing all this stuff and now she the new pastor. And you telling me you got a video of her saying it should be me this whole
It
time?
was meant for me.
You
And
don't got no video. You
she,
ain't got no
baby,
video.
I'm looking for it right as we speak. They know I play it almost every day.
No,
I
you.
used to. I play it almost every day because for her to vocalize that and make that speakable, that's a thought that jealousy is a very common thing. You're not crazy because you're jealous of somebody, but to make that thought speakable
Hmm.
fucked me up. And she really just said it. She said everybody needs a rival. She thought she was gonna make me her rival.
Rival. She did say that in that live, even when I was in there. I think the
Just
dealer
listen,
was in.
we heard you.
Yeah, I was in there, and I didn't agree with the Tommy K slander because I feel like you've worked. You know what it say? Work while it's day, so when nighttime come, no man can work. I feel like you receiving the fruits of your labor, and it's coming across as it's a little jealousy there.
Yeah.
But what I for the life of me, Tommy K, you say you knew her for 45 days and y'all was close. Where did so
I
you
didn't say
saying
we were
because the
close. We didn't talk no
I
personal
mean not
business.
close?
Yeah. The people I'm close with,
Yeah, but
Mr. Lord, can I interrupt for a minute?
of
I
course
want to
you
say
said you can
I
talk.
want I want to say something really quickly. Um, have you ever been a part of a movement? A movement.
I have, and I was a part of a group
Okay,
called the Movement of Believers.
do you understand the strength and the feeling that you get from being a part of a movement, a positive movement with a strong leader?
Hmm. Yeah,
That's
I get
what
where you're
the
coming from.
that's exactly what the church is. That's what
Mm,
designed. That's exactly what he designed. And he designed for it to be, even though, everybody falls short, everybody may not get along.
yeah.
But when that leader is present, despite all of your disagreements, oh, we will come together,
Hmm.
for the purpose of that movement.
Correct.
And that is what the church is, baby. I just wanted to let you know, to enlighten you on that. That
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 is,
is
yeah.
why everybody feels such a way.
Hmm.
Keith is not when he designed this. It's been since Facebook, baby,
I
right?
heard.
Oh
Facebook,
yeah.
and he is a very
Years.
strong leader
Hmm.
with people of strength and integrity behind him.
Mm.
So
Now it's making sense to why the church is what it is today.
exactly, and I'm gonna get down, baby. I just wanted to enlighten you on that.
You thank you. Now I see why these folks on here going crazy over the church.
And
This so
somewhere, Frieza, somewhere in her mind, she formed this alliance with her and P. And he didn't
hmm
like her. He doesn't care for her. Um,
why is that?
because she's come after him because she swears he picked me, and she's created this whole thing and there isn't one, and he was just
Did she
tired
ever
of it.
think that she couldn't come to you the same like and be like, can you help me like develop a platform? Like why she didn't did she ever come to you?
She has come to me and asked me
Right.
what
Okay,
should
we
she
getting
do, and I
somewhere.
told her the same thing I did. If you got a man, argue with your man.
So you was giving her advice on content.
Yeah. And how to do business, but she fucked up and threw 10 dragons on the wrong person.
Can I ask you this question now? I'm not playing in your face, my queen, but do you think her getting Queen knocked and shelled in the kitchen gonna help that lady hit a quota?
It is who if she did what?
So you telling me if she just start camming up with her husband, Queen shelling and Queen knocking her aside her head, you really think that's gonna help her get the 13 boxes?
Well, if I
Now
wouldn't
you
say
now
if he's abusive, but she don't have a man. She hates men. But at the time I didn't know this. I'm just thinking of hell, I wouldn't tell somebody to do something I wouldn't do. My man ain't one gonna punch you and hit you. He let you cuss him out. So I
Tommy.
said, hell, cuss your man out if you can. Shit. Cause
Now let me now I need to hear this video. Did you find this video
I'm
before
looking
we go
for
any
it. I
girl?
try
Cause
to
this
pass it, but wait a minute. I do this every time. I don't know why I ain't got that motherfucking camera. It should really be on cue because, child, when we heard this, we couldn't believe it. She wished
she a
death
dirty
on me. She wishes
wish
death on
death
me.
on
And,
you.
And while I'm looking for it, let me tell you why she's so.
See, she didn't tell me none of this stuff because I asked her, "What did she done to
You
you?"
asked her, and notice she
And you know
started
what she
smiling
told
and
me?
laughing.
You know what yeah, and you know what she told me, Tommy K? She gonna tell me, "Oh well, it's just all in my head, and it's all in my fault." But I kept asking her, "Well, what did you do or what did she do?" She kept going back, "Well, it's all in my head. Well,
Right.
I'm just making this stuff up." And I said, "I think I'm gonna talk to Tommy K about this because
Yeah.
I'm not, it wasn't making sense."
And it don't. I got this video, baby. It's 12 minutes. I'm like 15.
12 minutes
But I always cue it to where she gets to talking what we need her to hear.
to say, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And you saying that she said like the success that you have, it should have been her.
She said it was meant for me, bitch. It was meant
But you
for
got to
me.
understand what God has for you, it is for you. And nobody can take that away from you no matter what goes on.
Nobody.
And she was trying to make it seem
I
like you were
found
trying
it.
to snatch her platform and trying to, defame her character to steal her
Listen,
supporters. Like that's how she.
Frieza, listen, baby. I'm dark skinned. She light skinned. And I'm a little plain Jane. She does all the makeup, right? She
But you be
assumed.
looking beautiful to me.
Thank you. Well, somebody like her, she assumes that because I might be a little rough around the edges, that the people wouldn't relate
When?
to me, that they should have related to her more. And not just the people. It had got crazy. She at certain points she would be speaking directly to P as
Mm.
if P sleeping with us. He ain't
Oh
sleeping with
wow.
damn one of us. She would really be talking to him. Look at her. Look at her. She can't set a dining room table like I can. And
Wait.
so, yes, look at
So
her.
she was like
And look
trying to
at
sell,
me. She had started doing that. It was crazy.
trying to like get past the pizza, buy into what she. But that's not the way you go about it.
But Pastor
Like
P
all.
don't care about what we look like in that essence.
Hmm.
He just won't. I don't think he was even looking to pick somebody. I'm telling you, it just happened. I went
Happened.
live, me and my man arguing, and it happened. And so he wasn't out scouting saying, "Hey, I need a female host," and blah blah blah. She had already spoken to him and told him she's not messy. So
Okay.
once I got it and I'm messy to where he like, shit, all right, TomiKay, you could do this. Nobody knew you could do it if you don't show them nothing.
Exactly. But it sounded like she wasn't putting forth that work. It sounded
She
like she just
wasn't.
wanted it. It sounded like she just wanted to handed it to her.
Hand it to her, and just because she does makeup, thank you, Didi. Just because she does makeup, or I don't
But
know what.
I mean, everybody do. Well, not everybody, but you know, I'm gonna have a talk. I'm gonna have to sit down. You think?
I found the video,
Would you?
baby.
I want. Oh,
Listen,
let me hear
listen to this.
this, cause
Listen to this. Let me fast
hmm,
forward. She was crying right here. Hold on.
crying.
For real, good peoples. Like y'all just did the worst to me, the most. For real. Hold on. Let me
What
fast.
the fuck?
I ain't bullshitting. Let me
Tell
fast
me
forward.
where you play it.
Huh? See, I ain't got the makeup now. She love the makeup stuff. I use her own words. Listen to this. Listen. Turn this motherfucker up for nothing. Listen. When I say I am victorious in all of this, girl, I'm leaving on a high note. She's supposed to be leaving Bigo. Don't y'all talking about? I ain't got no snakes near me. I ain't got nobody I gotta question, worry about.
Why you holding the
Turning me.
phone like that?
You know, I don't got. Because I want you to see her. I'm good.
Look, you got her head tilted, girl. I'm high as hell.
And I got this background up of this ugly bitch. We'll talk about her later. Listen, here it come. Here it come. You know what I'm saying? You know, I hope that witch die the worst death.
The fuck?
Listen. God caught that.
And then you was God.
Think that I be playing when I say stuff. You better take hold. That shit was meant for me, bitch. It was meant for me. And it got that real.
I'm gagging.
She knows it. Okay.
Tommy, TomiKay.
That
Girl,
lady
you better go.
jealous because
You
I'm
better go
obsessed.
file a straight order. You better go file a straight order. Right? You better go. Girl, you better go build you a new gate, bitch. You
But
better
see,
build
I
a
didn't know
gate that
her
reads
weak.
heaven and earth.
That lady done threatened me so many times. She have threatened me. And I'm like, bitch, well, come on with it. You know, she swears she gonna have me arrested. She,
Oh, she pissed about that family
yes,
girl. You took her prize from her,
I
and you
took,
got her praying on your downfall. You got that lady on that single line from January 1st to December 31st.
listen,
You living rent free in her mind.
rent.
And she up there cussing out hell because
And
she
the
ain't got that church badge on her name.
Freezer, when you was over there telling her these, and you didn't even know it, Freezer, you wasn't even trying to be messy. When you told her these people be driving themselves crazy and gonna end up in a nut house and all,
I'm
that's
telling you.
her. I told her, you didn't even know. That's why she got quiet. She wasn't looking. You didn't even know this.
What?
I'ma send that bitch and look, everything I do, child. Listen, I went to Puerto Rico. She jumped up. She talked about my. Okay, so wait, let me start over. All this about who looked like this and who got what. She started all of this. She's
Uh-huh.
been on this crusade for a whole year to prove that I'm not who I say I am. Okay? I don't got my own business. I don't have this. Now I'm on food stamps. Now I got a CPN. Okay, just whatever she can do. She ain't been able to prove shit other than that I have a company and she don't. Her credit score of 515, sweetie.
Wait, wait. So, okay, let me ask you a question, Tommy. Now, did you pull her file up
No,
and get?
no.
So, how they get her social security number?
Let me tell you what I really think she did, Frieza.
Because I heard she started a fan lottery with her social.
Yes.
That's what that lady said. She said,
She,
I swear to God, Tommy, that lady told me in my face that she started a fan lottery with her social, but she said she did it after the fact you put it out. That's what she said.
listen, the woman
But
have always bragged about being in my Discord. Okay.
5150 is
She
that
have
the
always
last four?
She have always
That's the
bragged
last.
about her and her family being in my Discord and in the Tomcats, right? All of a sudden, her social security number is supposedly dropped,
But
and
okay, let me ask you this before you continue. Did you ever see her social in the Discord?
not in the Discord. The first time I saw it was when she put it in her fan lottery in her room.
But she's Tommy, listen to me, mama. She told me that you dished it in the Discord, and then she said she started a fan lottery behind the Discord.
But that's what she say, but ain't no page of mine did shit. And
So
it's
this whole time, you never done none of this stuff to her.
none of it.
And
And she knows it. She knows. She swear
so,
there's a case. Ain't no police ever contacted me. Ever.
well, they're not going to contact you anyway because they're not in your jurisdiction, and it would have to be a police report made. So,
Well, anybody
and
can
it would
make a
have to be,
report.
she would have to have evidence anyway to show that you did it. And
She doesn't have
this is
that.
crazy.
She also been telling people that I read her social security number off. That's a lie.
Yeah,
There's
yeah, that's
no
what she
video.
said.
I'm heavily recorded. I don't know how many YouTubers could be in here possibly right now. I'm heavily recorded every day, whether I'm cammed up or not. So if I said her social security number, trust me, there that should have been floating around here like wildfire,
Can
baby.
I tell you what I'm hearing from this TomiKay? Now, this might sound like the Twilight Zone.
She tried to set me
What
up.
I'm that, but she set her own self up. But this
For
is what I'm
failure every time.
every.
Everything she touched turned to shit. Everything.
I was just saying that, and no wonder
Mhm.
why she.
You were saying that to her, and you didn't even know, baby. That's her. These are her words. She have said that everything she has touched fuck up.
Wait, hold on. She said, "Read, listen." Frieza. She's saying she get inboxes, people telling her don't trust you. No one is sending her shit.
Ain't nobody sending her nothing. Her people stay in my live. Trust me, they stay in here on
So,
Fufu.
so, so this is what I'm now. This is what I'm getting from it. It sounds like due to the fact that you tried to help her
I
in your
did.
own way, in your own way, you did. The help. I'm gonna be honest. The help wasn't good enough to her,
She
and
wanted me to put
some kind of
on.
way.
She wanted me to put on. When she threw them 10 draggers on the wrong person, I didn't know her well enough to be like, well, bitch, I'll throw you 10 and hold them to that
Wait,
one.
she threw 10 dragons on. So this is what that's what it's about. It's about them dragons.
And
It's
then
not
here I
about
come with
no.
14 of them bitches organically. She couldn't believe it.
So she got duped out of this sound. Now, Tommy,
She
why are you
didn't get
bringing me
duped.
for.
Let me tell you, baby. She used to even be in my live when we was cool. She would be in my live talking about she trying to gift. She trying to battle with my highest gifter that done gave me probably over 150 dragons. Probably more than
Oh,
that.
my.
Organically. She talking about she competing with her. Bitch, you can't. Why would you be in here trying to compete with her? What host is in here trying to compete with your highest gifter?
That sound. I don't know. That sound a little bit. You know. But. mm. But now this is what I'm getting from it. Tommy, it sounds like to me when the help you tried to give her, it wasn't enough. So she said, well, let me just try to get this, make it
Let me
seem like
create
she
a
did some,
rival.
yeah, and create. But I feel like the social security number was a bit too much.
Well, I mean, this
Like,
is
well,
Bigo, so she got a lot of enemies, but I think she really did that thinking she was going to set me up. She's a setup girl, and it just didn't work. It backfired on her. She thought I was going to sit here probably and read off her social security number. Baby, I was sitting here with my mouth wide open. This bitch posted her own social security number. We couldn't
on,
believe
on
it.
the fan lottery and gave it, oh, they said that on the Bigo Live fan lottery, Tommy K.
Yes. And tried to go to my agency owner. She tried to go to her agency owner at the time. It wasn't God Zeus. My agency owner is 20. And she thought that shit was going to float. And the proof was there. Yeah,
This is crazy.
it is. It's nuts. I think she thought, like she just said, oh, and this. She said, she had 8,000 bitches after me. Yeah.
Eight eight
Yeah.
thousand
Because
for
let me tell
what?
you how else I tried to help her. I talked
Hmm.
to her behind the scenes and said, bitch, look, we don't have nothing to beef about. It'd be stupid for you to beef with me right now. It's stupid, bitch.
Exactly.
You don't even have the backing. It's 1,000 bitches. It's 20,000 bitches that's rooting for me, bitch. It's not going to go well for you.
You right.
I tried to
And
tell her.
so was there anything you felt like you could have done different to help her?
Just not ever fucked with her. I really wish that would have helped her because we wouldn't be here. Had I just not even accepted her, we would not be right here. Only thing is, ever since she's been on Bigo, she argued with who she feels is a top broadcaster. She's argued with Eb. She's argued with me. She's argued with you name it, CC. This is her claim to fame.
Oh my goodness.
Seriously, and it just ain't gonna
So
work.
I'm gonna need her to
Get
just
ready
make
because
amends. I
you're
told her to
next,
pay
Pootie.
it.
Let me tell you, Frieza. I don't know. She might take it a little mild because she know you read for bitch down, but she gonna be mad about you being in this box over here and getting the truth.
I told her I was coming. I told her I was coming over here to hear it. I told her in her face. But that's a woman. I'm not gonna be on my single life disrespecting no woman. You know how I do. So if she wanted to sit in that straight jacket and read me down, girl, she could sit in that
Cause
straight
baby,
jacket with that
that's
head on
what's
her head and
next
read me
for
down.
a straight jacket.
That like that's what I'm getting from it. I'm getting like the elevator.
It
It
ain't
stopped
going.
halfway. It ain't going all the way up.
Anything that I do, she claims it's because she see I said I was gonna do it. I went to Puerto Rico, me and my man, for my birthday. She
What
talked about my trip. See, I'm gonna show her how to do Puerto Rico. Bitch, she went to Puerto Rico, it was fucking
what she do?
crows, blackbirds and shit flying on her balcony. Bitch, you can't show me shit. You staying in the slum if a motherfucking bird gonna fly on your balcony. And it was out there trying to show it like it was the exotic bird, bitch. Bitch, that's a fucking
You said she had a scarecrow on her
it
balcony.
was a
What?
crow. It was a black ass pigeon, bitch. That flew up. I got a picture. It flew up on my balcony.
let,
But she the one
let me
doing all
see
the
it.
comparing. Anything I do,
Girl, I'm hearing something about crows crawling on balconies.
I'm telling you, it was a black vulture or something. It was a.
A
I'm
vulture.
looking like, bitch, you think this exotic?
American eagles flying on their balconies so they thinking they chewing it.
That bitch sat up there and perched and looked at her motherfucking ass, bitch. And we got the
Tommy
shot, bitch.
K,
Let me
you
show
gonna have
you.
that lady stand outside your house like Michael Myers behind that tree.
Look, bitch, she tried to outdo me. This hoe wants to be competition with me so motherfucking bad. It ain't even funny. Bitch, we caught the shot.
What?
We got the shot. But
Tommy K,
look,
she should have never came for you, baby.
I kept trying to
That's the
tell her,
last
like, girl, nah, this ain't what you want to do. Now I could get real petty.
thing.
But she just really wanted to come. I wouldn't have cared about her trip to Puerto Rico had she not tried to down mine.
But so you saying that lady went there thought she was about to go all inclusive, and when she got there, they gave her a jungle juice box in
Bitch,
a, in a
she,
Krabby Patty and sent
yes.
her on her way.
Honey, when I tell you she was looking a fool and had Nate, she the one said, I'ma show her how to do Puerto Rico. This was it, bitch.
They said she what? Oh, look at that!
Bitch,
Girl, that crow done landed. Wait. On that plastic ass.
bitch, look at this.
Girl, that crow said
That motherfucker was hungry, okay?
that crow said, "Where the bread at?"
Mm-hmm. Now this is her trying to compete with me. Bitch, she was all over the place. I had that bitch in a frenzy trying to hang with me, bitch. Then
That
this
bird
what the
said,
hoe
"I'ma
came out
sit
looking
right
like,
here
bitch.
so this bitch bring me some bread."
A cracker crumb or something. They was hungry than that bitch because she went with $300 in her motherfucking pocket, bitch.
Oh, that bird's won't go get not a piece of a cracker, girl, because she
Thank
wouldn't
you.
get that.
Bitch, this her first day there. This how the bitch came out, bitch, talking about she was gonna compete with me.
Let me
Hold
see.
on. This how the bitch look her very first day. There you go.
In Paris.
Mm-hmm.
No, she wouldn't. Mm.
This dumb bitch. She swore she was killing the land, bitch. This go. First night there. Bitch, stop. That bitch looked like she was so mad, bitch. She looked like Griselda Blanco.
She looked like, what's that smell in here?
Girl, baby. I had that bitch trying so hard to do Puerto Rico, then by herself. Bitch, now you know you got you a little friend, somebody. Might not be your man. You got somebody going with you.
So you said she was laid up in that bed, mad about the church family. on her
Man,
vacation night.
trying to compete, trying to show me up, and showed her own ass. This was the daytime look. This was her
Let me
daytime look, bitch.
let me see.
Hmm.
Oh,
Look
she looking good. Go ahead, mama.
at that wig, bitch.
It's in that Cardi B bun. I like that Cardi B bun.
Bitch, this is the
Hmm.
Griselda Blanco look. That bitch went over there to Puerto Rico. She didn't know how to.
I ain't gonna do that.
She didn't know how to act.
I ain't gonna do that. That's a biological woman.
Like she competing with me. Bitch, we had that bitch running raggedy, child. This why she mad. Then she went out the next day. She just could not get it together, honey. She couldn't. It was her the very next day. This was her second day in the beautiful San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Let me see it.
Here you go.
Girl, this is
Coming
a
right on
mess.
up, Pootie.
Girl, this is a mess. So you telling me
This
that
is
lady
her beautiful
stalking
day
your
out at the pool,
Oh,
bitch. This
oh,
her
take that.
beautiful day out at the pool.
Girl, it don't look like no pool setting, girl. It look,
Mhm.
girl, like she about to go buy that crack rock on that
Baby
sidewalk.
had that cocoa feel, didn't she? Look at that shit in her nose.
Girl, that nose so far. That coke is stuck in her nose. She got enough coke in her nose to last the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm. And now she done talked all this shit, bitch. Now she wanna play victim and like somebody picking on her. Girl, fuck you.
I know what it was. She got on that coke and did put her social security number on that fast.
This was a mess. Child, look at her tongue. See, things just started coming out about her. She wasn't on my radar. I didn't want to beef with the lady. We ain't got no beef. But once things start really coming out, look at that tongue, girl. That tongue is petty, baby. This is a fire breathing dragon, bitch. And both of my enemies on here got that same tongue. I told God, reveal them. Reveal them, Lord, and show me by the creases and the crevices on their tongue if they my friend or not. Bitch.
Girl, that's a mouthful, baby. I'm sorry.
Hmm. This who wants to compete with me, girl. I don't have time. And this her ugly ass friend that sits over there,
Oh my.
Auntie Pray Clue, and talks about me. This her
Oh
ugly
my god.
ass. See, these be the bitches
Mm.
behind these screens thinking they better than a bitch. This
Oh,
dry
what's
ass,
this?
ugly ass hoe. This dry, ugly bitch.
What in the Sandy Hook, Massachusetts is going on?
That's
What in
Auntie
the
Pray Clue.
alcoholic uh,
Who that
girl?
shit ain't
What
on
in the
their
pill?
name?
Girl, you can tell they chug down Newport like a dog.
Bitch, look at her mouth.
Tommy
That bitch,
K.
huh?
Y'all is cutting up.
Hey,
But
Girl.
Tommy, you
mm,
forgot to tell them about the trip. Remember, she was in the first room and they was ragging on that view that she had of that pool with all
oh
that
yeah,
beauty
her
on it.
view. I got it.
And then and then she called and changed her room, right?
Hmm.
And after she left, guess what she did, Frieza, after she checked out?
What?
This cashy bitch called and disputed the room charges.
Yes, yes,
Broke ass bitch.
yes. We
Telling some
got that
somebody
view.
Telling us somebody walked in her room and seen her naked. Some random person just walked in her room while she was naked so she could get the room charges back.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
We got
Wait a
that
minute
view
now.
too.
Mhm.
Wait. Wait, you said the
Everything she
lady
was
disputed
telling you
her
was the
room choice.
opposite. Everything she was telling you was the opposite. Her questions was strategic. Remember the question she asked you about the makeup?
Yeah,
She was trying to get you to say that Tommy copied her because she feels like everything that Tommy does, she copies her, even though she's the one over there sitting with no content.
yeah. Now, yes, I felt like something was wrong when she said that. Why she doing makeup like that? And when she start doing makeup,
She don't own makeup,
that well,
but she think that though.
my thing is from these pictures, honey, I don't see no makeup in that face.
This was
And
the
when we do
big view. Still that
That
bird, still
poolside
right
view with
there.
the moon. Hmm.
the BBL gift registry on Amazon,
Oh yeah, we ain't got to that yet. Tommy ain't got to that yet. Just wait.
Look
girl,
at that
what
view,
is
bitch.
what kind of
The
view
part,
is that? Jail
the
cell
parking
view.
lot.
That bitch was smelling oil leaks and air freshener leaking, all kind of shit. Bitch.
There go
Girl, that
that
looked
crow.
like some
There go
extended
that
stay. Girl,
same
that looked
crow.
like a
Yeah.
motel.
There go
Mm-mm.
that crow. Now who got crows on their balcony on
Girl, that's
vacation?
the same crow that was on.
That's the same one. And she was showing this shit like it's exotic.
Like she was at some island, a Samoan girl on the beach with her
Yeah,
sand, with her
I would
feet
have
in the
been
sand.
so shamed. I'd have went down there right then and there and talked
I'd
to the
have went down
people.
there humble. If I would have went there, I'd have went humble.
Baby, you hear me?
I'd have just been like, you know what, Lord, I thank you for letting me watch these pigeons climb on my chair and balcony,
I don't
and we
know.
get praise.
I don't know why she
But
had such
Frieza,
a
she
spirit of competition with me, but yeah, it ain't working
You
for
know
her.
why?
yeah,
Because she won't.
she
Well,
didn't
help her,
tell you
TomiKay.
anything she did. She didn't
Well,
tell
help
you
her.
anything that she did. Tommy tried to help her, but when you sitting there throwing 10 dragons on the wrong person, bitch, what
What you
kind of help
gonna
you want
do?
after that?
Exactly.
So you tell wait 10 dragons. So you tell me she done threw about $1,000, $2,000 on. Girl,
On the
bless you.
wrong person.
And then look, they
I
didn't.
think that's what's driving her crazy and got her making the faces like that. She gagging about them 10 dragons.
This what she
Mhm.
do every day, but she don't tell none of the stuff that she do. She had Tommy's 10-year-old son's picture up on Bigo,
What?
who's not on as her profile picture. And even after she had her people drop her own social, she kept putting it up as her background photo
She
almost
put it up as
every
her back.
day.
So she was doing all this to
Yes,
herself. She was
yes,
doing this to
name,
herself.
address, social security number, date of birth, everything. She kept putting it up herself. Tommy's father's pic. And
Mhm.
before all this started, of course she wouldn't tell you this, that she had somebody to ride by my house and record as if
Excuse
she,
me?
as if she was going to scare me into stop talking about her. Hmm.
Exactly. Let me get my
And
top
playing it on
shot.
Bigo. Hmm.
Oh,
And
I'm not the
then
one for all that stuff, girl.
and
You get
then
shot in your
had
head.
and then had someone to approach me in the grocery store to record. Mm-hmm.
Having
She,
people, excuse me? Like,
but she's sitting over there like everybody doing something to her. She the one over here fucking with people. She's talking about Tommy can't take the read.
oh,
She's
I'm
the
not
one
next
that
for
can't
shit.
take the read.
Bitch,
She's the one that can't take the read. She
I'm not.
can't take the
I'm
read.
not
That's why
next for
she do
shit.
all this shit.
No, them kind of people, I handle them a certain way.
Exactly.
I know how to deal with people like that, girl. If I look up and that lady trying to, girl, I
Exactly.
would hand her right on
And
over.
she keeps talking about how she praying for P and this, that, and the other. But there's videos out there of her wishing all types of death on him. Make
Yep.
it make sense.
Yep.
Well, to me, it sounds like it's some bipolar, schizophrenia, schizophrenic stuff
Most
going on.
There's
definitely.
something going on.
It sounds like
Fueled
this is
by
some psych
jealousy.
ward. It sounds like a
Mm-hmm.
psych ward patient on here. That's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
getting from it.
That's exactly what it is. And you was telling her right. You was reading her caboodles in her face and she didn't even know it. You was
I
reading the fuck out of her and she didn't even know it.
Yeah, because like she was coming off as jealous. Like why not
Hmm.
congrat? Like she not once said nothing nice about Tommy that whole time, and like every time I went to say something nice about Tommy, she would went like trying to make me say something negative about her. And I said, "Bitch, I love
Exactly.
Tommy. Bitch, you ain't gonna make me play up in no Tommy K face. Bitch, you
Right.
crazy."
Right.
Right, because she feels like it should have been her. She
Yeah,
feels like it should have been her room with the views. It should have been her room with
but
the
if
boxes.
she continue to host and do her thing, it will get there. But you can't shit on other people and try to underhand and sabotage other people because you will just end up doing it to yourself.
And one
But this
thing,
this
you
is her
cannot
message.
use God's name to
Oh
condemn.
yeah.
That is not how God's work. She tried to put the number 3 on me. Let me see if she's
Hmm.
still over here on 3 stars. Because bitch, she be stuck. She's stuck with the number 3, bitch. Yep.
Oh Lord.
Still on 3 stars. 10 hours later.
And she Frieza, for real, she don't have any content. Like Tommy said, that's her claim to fame. She thinks if she attaches herself to all of the popular people, because that's what she did. She came on here, she started going at people with the views, she started throwing around gifts on all the big top broadcasters. But
Hmm.
we all told her that's not going to work. You got to build your network. These top broadcasters, you need them. They don't need you. So
Right.
Amen
you
to
throw
that.
gifts on them, they don't have to come back and throw nothing on you. But that was her thought. That was her thought process. Oh, trying to be seen. Oh, let me throw
Hmm.
all these gifts so I can be seen. And it's not working for her because she really has no content and she's really mad about it.
Right. So I told her, do something out of the ordinary. If you're used
Hmm.
to being this boring, just doing makeup,
Just
do.
camming up and showing your head and putting your head. That's not
Well,
gonna
she
get you no
just
16
started doing
boxes.
that. Thank God for Pastor P, because if it wasn't for him telling her, how do you expect to get gifted and you're not camming up? That's what really moved her to the 3 stars.
Right.
She wasn't getting
And
Because
her
she
she
one or
wasn't
two
even
grateful. So
stars.
y'all was helping her, but she wanted that instant success and she
right
was not willing to like
do the work.
endure.
And I'm gonna
She
tell
didn't
Yeah.
you,
want to do the work.
that probably was a test. God tests us in all type of ways. Sometimes God will bless somebody sitting right next to you just to see how you gonna act.
Gonna
Let's
act
see if you
exactly.
ready for the blessing. You got to be
Mhm.
ready for this type of blessing, and she ain't ready.
And like Tommy said, she uses God to condemn people. But as she's speaking,
But what you gotta
she's
understand when you're
speaking as
using
if it
God
doesn't
name,
apply
when
to
you
her.
dig one grave, you gotta dig two because the one you thinking you dug for that person, you really dug it for yourself. So you gotta be real careful when you put your hands and putting your mouth on,
Hmm.
on
Yeah, but
people.
she thinks it doesn't apply to her. So she tries to
And
quote
then what
scriptures from the
what I really
Bible, but it
can
doesn't
I
apply to
convey
her.
something to people
Hmm.
like her? Like just because somebody don't like you, that don't mean God is not gonna stop blessing you
That's
because
right,
that
baby.
person don't like you.
That's right.
And I was that's the reason I was telling her like you what God has for you it is for you can't be worried about how good somebody else's success going because the thing about it is you don't know what that person done or what they had to go through to get to where they at. So it's like it
Hmm.
don't hate on my glory if you don't know my story type thing. Like
That's right. That's right.
it's giving real like jealous.
But
It
P
is.
recognized that they were lying one day, right? This is
Hmm.
when kind of when, they first start, like, they were getting into it. And
Hmm.
P lied with her one day, and he was asking her some real questions. And
Hmm.
he asked her, he said, if it were different, if the views were in your room, if you had the views and you had the boxes, would we be having this discussion? Because she was then again wanting P to step in, like she wanted P to step in and tell people that Tommy was wrong. And P wasn't going to do that. P fucked with Tommy. But
Hmm.
it was that lineup that made P realize this girl is really jealous. Like, and that's when he
Hmm.
started not liking her.
That's when he started peeping like she was sort of like
She was
a
really jealous.
problem.
Right.
She was a
Right.
problem.
Hmm.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you this about P. If I was wrong, he would have said it.
He
See,
would have.
And that was the thing. Like I have not heard. And can I ask you a question? Like the thing with the Mrs. White, they were trying to make it seem like you and Mrs. White was into it.
absolutely not. That's a lie, and the truth ain't in them. That's a lie.
Well, it's I'm off of the subject, but they were trying to make it seem like you and Miss White had words or something.
Never. No. No. Me and her are just fine. We ain't got no issues, no problems. They just saying that because they don't
But
know
why they? But
what's
you mean
going
to tell
on.
me that these people working that hard on you, TomiKay, to take away what you work for? Like I just that is so weird.
Well, see, and
Yeah.
that's the thing. That's what I keep telling her, and it makes her so mad when I say I'm the people's choice. I am. The people chose me. God chose this. I didn't. I didn't know that me going live arguing with Carrie was going to go as well as it did. I didn't. Who
And
knew?
it's
And that was before Tommy ever met her. When Tommy first went live that day, Lady B was nowhere around.
No.
hmm.
When
So
I
how does
went
she
live,
feel she has some claim to it? She wasn't
right? She
anywhere
she
around.
keeps saying she made me and she helped me. You ain't helped me get to shit, girl. You can't. First of all, I'ma put myself on before I put you on, baby. So if I got
Right.
the ability to put you on, you better believe I'ma be damn well good and on by the time I'ma do all that. Why in the fuck would I put you on to be higher than me, bitch? And I can't get off
She
3 stars.
right, she wanted to take it. She would come over here and gift those gifts on Tommy the same way she did other top broadcasters, and she would tell her it was organic. But then when they stopped dealing with each other, all of a sudden Tommy owed her.
Well,
But
see,
Tommy had already sent back
hell,
everything that she had sent
hell
her,
yeah.
and there was that one dragon left that she was telling you about. She already disputed it and got her money back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
She
Yes, she
threw
already
she,
disputed it.
she threw 11 dragons on me. I threw 10 on her. Okay, Charlie laugh. I got to go over there to his thing. She threw 10 on me. I mean, sorry, she threw 11 on me. I threw 10 on her. But she keep
Right.
hollering, I got you to your Millie. I got you to your Millie. How, bitch?
Yeah, she tries to take credit for it. Okay, I'm gonna hop down in case somebody else want to get up. But Frieza, you definitely were reading her right. You're on the right
Yeah.
side. You definitely see it for what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
She don't want to do the work, and she think it's supposed to be given to her because she's light skinned. Because she's light skinned and
She
pretty,
keeps
she
saying
just
that
thinks that
too.
everything's supposed to be given to her. That's what she always says.
That's not how that works. It's
All right,
it's a whole bunch of fine people on here skinny and slim and they sitting up there looking gag right now
She
on
ain't
Bigo.
skinny or slim though. She a that she not. I'm probably, if we were in face to face, I bet you I'm a little smaller than her. My titties may be bigger than hers, but I bet
Mm.
you full body she bigger than me. I bet you. But she calls me fat and this, and I just let her because you can't fuck with
Well,
me,
I think you
bitch.
beautiful. I think you beautiful, makeup or no makeup.
Thank you, baby.
I don't care what they say about you.
I appreciate it.
Hey, Freezer.
Hey, Cookie.
I just want to see that was trip number one, and I know we probably don't have time for trip number two, but
Mm.
whenever you get some time, you come back over here so we can tell you about trip number two, because that's the kicker right there. That's
Now,
where
And
what's this trip number two?
oh God, we
she
don't
went
have
to get the
time for trip
BBL
number
after
two.
I went to go get my veneers.
Wait a
Anything
minute.
Yes,
I do, she fucked up about it.
She got to
that's
go
trip.
above and
That's trip
beyond to
number
try to
two.
top what you do.
But she always
Yes,
fuck up.
but just so you know, Frieza, she's not only done this to Tommy K, she also tried to do it to Ivy. She
Ivy,
tried to take over Ivy's show. Yeah, she tried to take over Queen Ivy.
Yeah,
She tried to take over her
yeah.
show. She did the same thing, went on a
I
whole
heard
little
Ivy had.
rampage with
So that's the
Ivy.
person Ivy was reading down real bad.
I don't know, cause see, this been some time ago.
This
This
been a
was,
while ago.
yeah, shit,
Like
probably
this is going
2 years.
like 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah, when
remember she
Ivy
was
used to
going
have a
off on
morning
some
show.
lady about that. Like she was
Yeah,
like saying you was stealing my supporters and you was sitting around me trying to. She was going off
probably
on.
her.
No, she tried that with Tammy PA. She tried her. She
Tammy.
did it with her as well.
Well,
She's done it
Tammy
with a
PA ain't going for all
Cece.
that.
Oh, Tammy, that
Tammy
they
She's
ain't,
done
say
it
ain't
with a
she
going.
few
just.
people.
But see,
No,
So we
Tammy ain't
just
now
going
need
for
you
all
she's
to
that.
trying. Now she feeling like people making some money, and she thinks she can get dibs on. Bitch, she say she own the Tomcats.
yeah,
How you on the top? That girl crazy.
she tried to go and get the Tomcats patent, and it didn't work out. She spelled it wrong. But we definitely need to tell you about trip number two, when she was trucking down that road like she
Huh?
was Sophia from the Color Purple, when she went through that cornfield in them damn flip flops. So yes, we need to tell you about that one.
Oh my god!
Yes,
Wait.
bitch. She spent like a month in Florida, and when I
Uh huh.
tell you, she didn't. Now she do makeup every day on here, but
Hmm.
in out of town. None of it.
Mhm.
None of that. Honey, she dressed every day like a dope fiend. You would have thought she was twerking. She was walking everywhere she went. How you out of town? I'm on vacation.
and
Walking
you
everywhere.
straggling.
A mess. Y'all,
Tommy,
I gotta get to the
she ain't
car.
Auntie
yours.
Tommy.
Hey now, how you doing?
Hey, Auntie Tommy. I'm good. When you get time, you can just check your message. There's no pressure, no worries, no rush. Just check it when you get time, love.
Okay, boo, I will.
And you're looking beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Is that dog? Was that the dog?
Mm, mm-mm. The who?
I thought that was my good sister, the dog.
And
Hey,
she,
Cream.
hey Frieza, I don't know, cause I've been in and out. I was doing something that Lady B don't get to do, cooking and eating. So she degrades women of a darker skin tone as her. We all nappy headed, ghetto,
Nappy headed.
ignorant. Oh yes, we're all nappy headed, ghetto, ignorant, dirty, welfare getting
Black
bitches.
bitch.
Have called our children Kunta Kinte. Has said some of our children were touching one another. Oh
Mm.
yes, honey.
Excuse me.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. These melanated
But
children.
but but
Uh
why?
huh.
But if she doing all of now, Cream, my problem is if she's doing all of this, why is she
Black
like trying to
bitch.
make it seem like she's like she this saint and Tommy and the
Because,
family bullying her when
because
she
what
doing all
happens
this?
is what I've noticed is a pattern in her behavior. What
Hmm.
happens is she gets people around her who are either new to the app or not familiar with the messy side, and
Hmm.
then grabs brings them in with that woe is me, they picking on me, they doing me wrong, people that stole from me and scammed me and took my content. And then once they realize and they get familiar with her and they
Hmm.
leave, then she has a new round of people that comes around. It was people that was in her family that was spending their hard earned money on her, and she like they was hacking bank accounts. All because,
Excuse me.
oh yes,
Ex-
said
so
one of
this
her
is a
biggest
criminal.
supporters said one of her biggest supporters at one
Yes.
time was exploiting her own daughter for the gain of money. Oh
Wait,
yes,
exploiting her daughter. Like, what do you mean?
Lied
Like
on the
selling her
woman.
daughter?
She lied on the
lied on the
woman.
woman like the woman was selling her child. She sure
Oh,
did. She
oh, that's
lied. These are
see.
all lies that she says, and she says it to people who aren't familiar with the background of the situation, and then people tend to believe. You got to discern
Until they catch
Hmm.
on,
because
baby,
it
and they come
sounds
over
like
here and
you.
talk about it. They catch
Yep,
on though.
yep,
Probably she done been through. It's been 4 surviving Lady B's
yep.
family members, where her family members leave her ass.
Leave her and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get down. Imagine being in somebody's family and you supporting them
Hmm.
and they be live 12, 13, 14 hours and then when they in their live, they want you to be on the phone with them so they fall asleep.
Lonely bitch.
Oh wow.
Lonely. Yes. And sitting back there with that frivolous ass shit. Do y'all like this? Do you think he'd like that? Another nigga from Montego she fantasizing about. And I really do think she was fantasizing about the church. Because she claims to be a woman of ministry. We found some fake shit as she claims she was a minister.
A
Now,
fake minister of
yes,
now wait.
she
She
used
had a fake pastoral licenses.
she ain't had no license. She used to tell her people that she was a minister. Now she doesn't say that. Now she says, I was a woman in ministry, a woman of ministry. You know, she's playing with the word now. But at first she used to
Hmm.
say she was a minister.
Hmm.
And baby, I believe that bitch seen got on Bigo and seen that it was an entity on this bitch. Called the motherfucker at the time it was the church probably when she first got on here. Then he changed the name
Right.
to the mega church. When she seen
So
that,
she was trying to act like she was a minister and a youth pastor
baby,
and
she could
like
see it. She could see it. She could feel it. She thought she was fit to be the mother of the church or the woman of the church or
the first lady, like the first lady of the
yes, I
church.
really think she thought that. I'm serious, and she you got to hear the stuff she be saying or she used to be
I
saying
seen it
at
in the
first.
video.
Yeah,
I seen it
the
in the
way she
ooh.
do coordinate the shit together, baby. Hey, sad Scorpio.
So in her mind, she already had it made, but in reality, it was not. It was not so.
She be talking as if P at first P owed her something, like. and this who you pick, and I'm out here windmilling for you, and I'm this how the bitch I'm bitch. He ain't asked you to windmill for him. In fact, if you really know him, bitch, he hate that shit. He don't want you
Yeah,
to deaconess or something. Yeah. He don't really need you to do that shit.
all that. Right.
That's clout
So
chasing to him.
she was making herself look bad from the beginning because she was going into it with the wrong intentions in the first place.
With the wrong intentions and dollar signs is all that bitch see. That's all
But
she see.
but my thing is, if she wanted the money, then why she just didn't ask for for the business help side of it? Like, why wouldn't about trying to like scam and then lie your way through it?
She had drag. I don't think her intention. I think at first her intention was she thought it was gonna be. Oh, and see, and I'm. She tried to pay Peter to come sit on her panel for her birthday, and he
Oh
gave her
wow.
her money back.
And that was still not good enough for her.
But who tries to pay somebody to kick it?
That's somebody that's trying to get their platform up. She thought having Pastor P sit on the platform, it would bring the views and would bring the money.
Yes, but why not just be cool and you fuck? If you fuck with him, he see you. Yeah, I'll come through. P, can you come on my panel today? My birthday. To try to
Well,
pay for that or somebody's friendship. I don't know. Maybe that was a nice gesture. I don't know.
to
But
me, I
it was
learned this a
nasty work.
long way. In order to have friends, you got to show yourself friendly. And you will never be able to keep friends and have friends when you stabbing them in the back,
Right.
doing you the same people that try to look out for your best interests and do you wrong.
Right.
Because what end up happening is, like I said on that live, when you plant your seed on bad soil, you will never be able to reap a harvest when you always doing stuff that's trying to knock people down. And then at that, use your platform as a constructing wrecking ball to try to
Hmm.
tear somebody else's platform down because you
Exactly.
having a hard time bringing yours up.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, Frieza, Tommy, put that picture up and show her husband fly in his car, could now?
Uh,
And
Excuse
as
me.
much as she sits up and talk about kids.
yes, always talking about somebody,
Now wait a
but he
minute.
was real
Now
fly
what's she about?
in his car, could
What
now? Show evangelist B husband
Mhm.
the husband?
fly. Yes, and just so yes, look at
Girl,
him.
now what
Move
it?
over.
Wait.
But she steady got some shit to say about
Yes,
Now
you.
that's
wait a
him.
minute.
Girl, fuck you.
Wait.
Girl,
That
fuck
is him.
you. As
Wait a
long
Fly
minute.
in
Now
as
his
she
Tommy,
car,
don't
hold
could
on.
care,
now.
the bitch got my daddy picture up on her foo-foo page right now. I put up whoever I want to,
You
bitch.
know,
I'll
they was
put
at
up
the
Why
whoever
church
I want to,
function.
bitch. It's been
they
screen.
got
That's
that
why
man
he got
standing
on them
to the
It's been
gloves.
side?
screenshotted for
He
the
was
day,
serving
bitch.
chicken. He was serving chicken.
Girl,
That's
look
why he
at
got on
them
his blue
parachute
gloves.
pants.
Right.
Fly in his car,
Look
could
at how
not.
big them size
Fly as a
52
motherfucker.
ass pants is. But she got so much to say by Carrie. Bitch, fuck you and
And
this nigga
also
broke.
Freezer,
I wouldn't fuck with
because we
this
don't know
big fat
if she
jelly roll
gay or if she's
unless he
straight.
has some
But ask
fucking
her
money, bitch.
if Nippy been tucking her dick.
What?
Ask her about Nip.
Look at
Ask her
this
about
big ass
Nippy's
jelly
dick.
roll, bitch.
What?
Is Charles in his PK right now? Somebody please tell me. He told me he lied. Is he the
Girl, I
PK?
Ask
know.
Lady B about
Girl,
Nippy's dick. That's
I
what you
know that
ask her.
man put them titties on her back and she be over it.
Baby. He not no PK. I got to tell him here I come, baby. We on a roll
Oh,
right now.
oh, you got a PK Tommy?
I'm Charlie dude.
Oh, okay. I'm about to get down.
Well, but we
I
just
love
had
you,
to
sis.
say I love you too, Pootie.
We got to finish this up. We got to have part two on the next time I come, girl, because
Absolutely.
next
And
time
we
we got to
have.
have a glass of wine on that, girl, because
Yeah.
I'm about to go back in her life.
Listening, I think. But Lord Jesus. Bitch, I don't want to end. This is going to be good. Lord, she finna be so bad. Is the bitch listening? Like, what type of gay shit is that? I know the girls say that. I know some. Right, and then the bitch over there got the nerve. Thank you, premium comment. Thank you, premium comment. Then the bitch got the nerve to be saying, I got to get to Charlie's right quick, y'all. Let me let you up right quick. I got to get to Charlie's. Wait a minute, Tommy. Exactly. Right. I thank you. This bitch steady over here talking about, is his PK now? Yes. Is he in it right now? Okay, here I come. Oh shit, I gotta go.